Okay. It is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Back at it again, guys. Go ahead, give me a like on the way in. If you haven't subscribed, stop right now. Hit the subscribe button. Today, I got another TitanX update for you guys. We up 26% all on the day, destroying the FUD because there has been a lot of FUD. Uh, but today, I'm going to be explaining why TitanX is a ticking time bomb that is ready to explode in this market. But first, like usual, let's start off with the wider market. We got BTC sitting at 52,400 the last time that I checked, but we did go up as high as 52,820, which is another yearly high. And it is the highest price that we actually seen in the last 2 years. We're at the levels where we're seeing prices that we haven't seen since the last bull market, guys. Things are getting bubbly, things are getting frothy, but not too frothy. It's a lot that we're going to experience in this market. It's a lot more green that we're going to see in this market, and that's what I want to explain today. So I want to explain a little bit about how this market or this cycle is different from the last cycle. Let me explain. All right. Um, I got this post from Fred Krueger, analyst, crypto analyst on Twitter, and it was very interesting the way he explained the difference between this cycle and last cycle. So in 2020, 2021 bull cycle, that cycle was actually driven. That bull market was driven by people who didn't have very much money, but we're using massive leverage on exchanges like Binance, on FTX, et cetera, using 10x leverage or more. Right? It was a leverage-driven market. All right. So what happened? We had a lot of volatility. People were getting wrecked left and right off the slightest or the smallest moves, and it was a leverage-driven market. This cycle is a bit different. This cycle is going to be driven off of uh, people who already have money, rich people. Okay, this bull market is driven by rich people who want to stay rich, and are allocating 1 to 2% of their money, and they are cash buyers. What are they buying? They're buying BTC because Bitcoin has the ETF. Pretty much plain and simple. They want to buy the leader in the market. That's it. 1 to 2% of their portfolio buying the leader in the market. And what are they going to do? They are going to buy the leader, BTC, right? So what can we say about that? What does that mean? That means this time around, because it's not a leverage based cycle, this time around we're going to see, well, we should see steady growth, uh, steady gains, because it's not leverage based, it's cash based. People are buying spot ETF. And it gives credence to the claim that a lot of people are saying that we're going to see the biggest bull market that we ever seen before, in any cycle. So it gives a lot of credence to that. Actually, analysts are actually saying right now that they're expecting total inflows of $150 billion into the Bitcoin ETF as of right by the end of 2025. Right, by the end of 2025. As of right now, we've only seen $5 billion enter the market, and they're expecting $150 billion. I repeat, $150 billion to enter this market because of the Bitcoin ETF, and they only have seen 5 million so far. 5 billion. Okay, so there's a lot more upside, and there's a lot of credence to the argument that we're going to see the biggest bull cycle that we ever seen in crypto. Now, why am I bringing this? Because why are we fighting TitanX? Come on, we're about to see the biggest bull market that we ever seen. You're talking about, little old TitanX. Scared? What's gonna happen? Are we gonna dump? Is it dead? Is it what? Bruh, this is a little tiny, little itty bitty market cap coin, little DeFi protocol. That's got the numbers, and like it's picking up steam, and it's got the user base and got the community. Has a lot of potential, but bruh, we're about to see the biggest bull market that you've ever seen. We're about to see crazy gains in all of the alts, and you're worried about TitanX not going up? You must not know about crypto. TitanX is going to go up, in my opinion, ridiculously. Okay, ridiculously. So let me break down a few things. Number one, we are in the most hyperinflationary period for TitanX. Okay, let me just quote you what Jake said on Twitter. a few days ago. He said, and I quote, "Daily reminder that TitanX is designed to be hype or to go from hyperinflationary to hyper deflationary." Okay, people who are in Zen, and I say this always, I always talk about this in my TitanX videos. If you're in Zen, you know, because these plays are very similar. Um, Basically, we were in Zen. The price went down for an entire year or more. Okay, because it was the hyperinflationary period for that coin. And Jack, the founder of Zen, actually said that. He said we're gonna probably go down for a year. That's a possibility. He said that in the beginning. Those OG Zenians know that. And we're kind of experiencing the same thing right now. Jake is telling you this is it's designed to go from hyper inflationary, which means go down, and then become hyper deflationary, which means go up. Now, more or less, he's saying the same thing. Okay. Now, is it going to be as long as then? No, it's not going to be a year long because there are many different factors between these two coins. They've got different tokenomics, different game theory. They came out at different times. Remember, Zen came out more than a year ago, right? In the middle of the bear market, right? So that has that's a factor, as well as TitanX has different game theory, different tokenomics. It's more aggressive. It came out right before the halving, like it's still it came out a few months before the halving, right? So I think TitanX is going through the 1 year downward trajectory that Zen did. Okay, but it's not going to be 1 year. I think it's only going to last up until halving. Okay, and I have reason to believe that. Right, we got so much FUD right now. Is it a bottom? That's what we want to know. Jake posted. He said, "Are we at max FUD yet?" He said, "I think I've actually seen 15 different conspiracy theories based on TitanX over the past a few days or whatever." He said, "I'm just coding." Right? Why is he coding? He's coding because he is what? He's focusing on building hyper. You have to understand, hyper is coming out, and hyper is coming out before the halving. He's on record. Jake is on record saying TitanX or hyper, right, is coming before the halving. What is hyper? Hyper is the coin that's going to burn the most TitanX, in my opinion. All right, there are many other projects being built on TitanX, but I always say the one that you're looking for to be the star, to be the one that makes the most change, is always going to be the one that comes from the founder. That's just the way I see it. Especially coming from the Zen community, seeing how the hype for X1 is a lot more than the hype for the other Zen projects, right? So Hyper's coming out before the halving. Jake is hinting at that. He already said that. He already said that, but he's also hinting towards it. He said he posted yesterday. He posted the Bitcoin halving clock, right? He posted the Bitcoin halving clock, and he said 62 days until Bitcoin halving. Like, come on, like he's telling you right now. He's already on record saying it's coming out before the halving. Now he's showing you, it's a lot of FUD. Here's the Bitcoin halving clock. Go look at it and just wait. I'm building. I'm coding. Right? You have to understand the way TitanX is gonna go up is through burning of TitanX, and the way burning of TitanX happens is through projects coming out. So we already have Dragon X. We had Helio coming out soon. Helios. We've got King X coming out soon. We've got the Titan Markets. We have a lot coming out. A lot of them are waiting on Hyper to come out as well. So some of them actually say we're gonna come out when Hyper comes out. So Hyper's coming out before the halving. The halving is in 60 days, guys. So he's probably gonna come out with Hyper in the next month and a half, right? Patience is a virtue. I always say that, guys. There's a reason why patience is a virtue, right? People capitulate because they don't have patience. Okay, a lot of FUD going on in the market, guys. I'm here to tell you that this little tiny market cap coin that already has a community, that already has a user base, that already has the tokenomics, the aggressive game theory, the fundamentals. They have 17 projects being built on it and more, and the main projects haven't even come out yet. There's nothing, and we're about to see the biggest bull market that we've ever seen before, ever, right? $150 billion worth of Bitcoin or dollars are coming into the market. Okay, there's nothing but upside for the crypto market, and there's nothing but upside left for TitanX. So don't let the fudsters get to you guys. I'm here to tell you, relax, calm down, wait until the halving, wait until Hyper comes out, wait until the other TitanX projects come out, and we're gonna see burn, burn, burn. We're gonna see Hyper go from we're gonna see TitanX go from hyperinflationary to hyper deflationary, exactly how Jake designed it. All right. 10,000 X, guys. I've been saying that. 10,000 X. We're going to see crazy numbers. Like, it's going to surprise you. It's going to surprise you. Anyway, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I know some of you guys are watching but not subscribing. Guys, it is free. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the bell button, hit all so you get every update that we have here on the channel, dropping alpha as usual. Anyway, it is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. I'm out. Take care.